Once again, hello geometers. I am here with a basic skill having to do equation line and wanting to help us remember how do we do this thing. We learned how to do it now in geometry, so let's figure it out. If we want to write the equation of a line, we know the slope. So that's why I'm saying with the indicated slope. Each of these problems gives me the slope, okay? And the other thing I know about my line is that it passes through a certain point. I know that it goes through, I know one point line. So this line over here goes through the point 10, negative 7. Line over go through the point negative 1, 6. There are a couple. The easiest way is to use point slope form of an equation of a line. But we're not going to start with that because a lot of times people prefer to do everything in slope-intercept form. And then I'm going to show you the way to do it with later. Okay, so let's suppose I'm trying to do it in slope-intercept, which means that. That's okay. Well, I already know the slope. So I can plug that in. And the other thing I know is one point that is on the line somewhere. Well, if you're writing a line, it has to be an equation that works for every single point. Any point on the line, I could plug into that equation and it would work. We're going to point that we were given because it has an x and a y. We're going to plug it in right here. Make sure you put them in the right place. Here's the y. So this is where the negative. Now remember, this is still a b. That is 6. Don't misread it. B is for the y-intercept. Okay, so now I have in, and the whole point of doing that is so I can find b. All right, so I'm going to find b. Negative 7 equals negative 3/5 of. Add 6 to both sides, and b is negative 1. Now, that means things I have to plug in to write an equation in slope-intercept form. Sometimes people make mistakes. They try to put more than this information. These are the only two things I need to fill in. I still need x to be x. I still need y to be y. I did plug in, but that's just so I could find b. That was a temporary thing. I don't want to write an equation that negative 7 plugged in all, because it's an equation for that one point, not for all the points on my line. Okay, many, many, many points. So my answer here is y equals m, which we get 3/5, plus b. So plus negative 1, I'm just going to write as minus 1. And okay, here, and a point on my line has an x and a y value. Everything that I have, which is I have a y, I have an x, I have an m. So I get 2 times x plus, so I get 6 plus b from both sides, and I 4 equals b, my equation in slope-intercept form. The slope was negative 2, the y-intercept is 4, that's in my, so I'm just going to plug in right here and right here. Y equals negative 2x plus 4. And that's my answer. Hope this has helped.